Everybody, we have something very, very controversial to talk about today. Pomp, you can just go ahead and interview me. Interview me like you're a part of the press.
I don't know about all that, but dude, what happened? I saw the fight video. What is going on?
So I'll just give a little rundown. We don't drink during the weekdays. None of us do. We're very hardworking during the week. On Saturday, we let out all of our steam, as in we drink enough to sedate a moose. We go crazy. We drink a shit ton. It's not really healthy for the body, but I'm not condoning any of you guys listening or watching to do that. But we go out, and one of my friends, Nick Bean, he gets past all of us. Like, we get drunk, he gets to the 2 levels after blackout. So he's absolutely hammered. We're walking back from Saddle Ranch to Josh's house, and we're gonna go call an Uber from Josh's house to my house. But on the way there, there's a Mel's Diner, and at Mel's Diner, there's like this huge parking lot, and then there's cars parked on the side because like there's no LA parking. Nick decided to grab a cone and just throw it, and he wasn't intentionally trying to hit this person's car, but he was throwing it straight in the air, and it landed on the hood of someone's car, and someone was in that car, and it was a lady. So the lady obviously gets out super pissed, like, oh, what the fuck is going on? Like, what? Who did that? And Nick, being drunk, he was like, it was me, blah, blah, blah. But we pushed Nick away, me, Josh, and Jaden, and we're talking to this lady. And we're like, hey, I'm super sorry, we'll pay for the damages. Like, our friend's just being like really stupid and drunk right now. And she's like, oh, it's okay, it's fine. And it ends right there. But her husband or boyfriend or whatever was in Mel's Diner right across and saw the altercation, didn't know it was resolved. And he said, who the fuck threw a cone at my car? And Nick, again, being blacked out and thinking he's invincible, said, it was me, bitch. And then the guy called Nick like kind of a fucked up slur, and then punched him in the face, like hit him twice. And I was literally right next to Nick because I saw the guy coming up really fast and kind of heated. So I was like, right then and there, don't want to get into a fight. I don't want to fight anything. I'm strictly there to make sure nothing bad happens to Nick and the other guy, because there's like 5 of us. So I'm like, let's calm down. Let's like not do that. But the guy just socks Nick like twice. And then I grab him, like I like bear hug him. And then I kind of like fall to the ground with him. And then he like I didn't even fall to the ground yet. He hits Jaden too, like, and busts Jaden's lip open. So then I grab him, and we go to the ground, and like Josh, Jaden, all of us are just like going off. Like they're kind of like getting too heated, and I'm like I'm drunk, but like I know what's not right. Like I'm like, holy fuck, guys! It's like, yo, like don't do this shit. Like we gotta chill. J-Rod, my videographer / editor, is there too, and we're like trying to break it up. We're like, holy fuck, like, dude, no, we cannot do this. And we didn't do much to the guy because, like, me, J-Rod, and I forget who else was separating it, the lady too. We separated it before it got bad. Everyone got pulled off. And we actually talked to the guy after. And we were like, I'm super sorry about that, dude. Like, it was just our initial reaction when you punched our friend. We're drunk. Like, no harm, no foul, like type stuff. And we shake hands, and he's like, I'm sorry about that. Like, I'm just a little heated too. I didn't understand the context, and we made up. We completely made up, and then we didn't actually know that there was a video. We didn't know there was a video, so the video comes out. I actually tweeted out the video because I knew it was going to come out.
So obviously,
I didn't want the
right?
press articles to switch up the story at all. So I tweeted it out. Like, I didn't want the press articles saying, out of no context, the Sway Boys just jumped this guy. Like, you know how press is. So.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, obviously, I think the rest of the guys know you can't be fighting, right? I don't think anyone's got to lecture that. Everyone's also been 21, drunk, heated, etc. And so you're not going to be perfect. But I think the big story here, or the kind of takeaway, is just like, in business, you've got 2 things, right? You've got your word and you've got your reputation. Your word is, if you say you're going to do something, do it. And if you do that consistently, you'll be way ahead of than most people, right? Most people say they're going to do something, they don't do it. If you just simply do what you say you're going to do, you're going to be ahead of most people in life, right? And in business. And then from a reputation standpoint, people want to do business with people who they think are, one, going to make them look good, and two, together they can make money, right? And so you already know, because you and other people who create content on the internet, there's a lot of brands who, just because of the content you guys create, right, are like, we probably don't want to actually advertise on this stuff, et cetera. What you've been able to do is that you got to go build your own businesses, and you guys have been super successful in doing that. But you want to have fun without putting yourself reputationally in the situation where business opportunities dry up because of it, right? And this is nothing new. You know this stuff. It's just a matter of, you got to remember, as you get more wealthy, as you get more popular, right, as you grow bigger followings, you become a target to some degree as well, right? Doesn't sound like this guy was doing that, but people are definitely going to look to, how do I get Bryce to do things that can drive headlines or act out, right? Or, I see Bryce is drunk, let me go over and, start chirping at him or push him or whatever, so we can get this viral video. And so you just got to be careful, right?
It's definitely not going to happen in the future. One, because we'll have security guards, and two, everyone learns from their mistakes. This was a huge mistake. Obviously, I wasn't one of the ones that was trying to kill the dude, but I was definitely involved. So that alone is good enough to fuck up some pretty big deals.
Yeah, and I think the other thing too, right, and we talked about this before, is like, as you become more well-known publicly, it doesn't matter if you do something or not, right? If you're just there, right, what all the headlines say? Bryce Hall and friends, right? It's Bryce Hall and friends, Bryce Hall and friends. And so you just got to remember that the opportunity you have and the audience you have affords you this awesome opportunity to make money, build an audience, kind of do all that stuff. At the same time, it provides opportunity for places to mess up, right? And the unfortunate side of being well-known is all the things that people my age did at 21, people didn't have cell phone cameras, right? So there's a bunch of people listening to this who are in their 30s or 40s who are going to think about the stuff they did. And if everyone had a cell phone camera, they'd be pretty embarrassed, right? Or they wouldn't be proud of that stuff. So young kids are still going to do things that young kids do. It's just, you got to be smarter because all the cameras are on you, right? And so you just got to get used to that.
Yeah, it's not going to happen again. It's not going to happen again. Unless I'm getting paid for it in a boxing ring.
I'm not even going to go
there. Pro boxing coming soon.
Let's keep
Bryce
the
Hall is now a pro boxer. Any YouTubers? Okay, sorry. Anyways, I explained the side of the story that it's not happening again. And I know saying we were drunk is like the worst excuse and the most cliche excuse you could say, but it wouldn't happen if we were sober. I'm going to be honest. Like all the people that kind of criticize people saying like, you can't use being drunk as an excuse. When you're our level drunk, it's we're not even us. we're just kind of like in our bodies, like walking around doing our own thing, but like, it's not going to happen again. We're rolling.
Yeah. And look, and the other piece of this too, right, is you got to understand, there's a reason why a lot of really successful, really wealthy people, they don't drink in public, right? It's because of situations like this where somebody can kind of just irritate you, right? They kind of come at you and all those issues. And I think the other piece of this is, if you want to go out and have fun, right? You're 21, go enjoy doing the things that you want to do. You got to be smart about putting yourself in a position to protect yourself, but also make sure that you don't do dumb things, right? So if you're going to go drink, having a friend there or security or whoever who's not drunk and can say, hey, chill out, right? Or let's maybe not walk home. Maybe we should just take the Uber from Saddle Ranch rather than, walk down the street and just see what happens. You guys aren't normal people who are just walking down the streets of LA, right? So you just got to remember that.
Yeah.
All right. Are we good on this?
Won't happen again. Everyone watching, look, I'm a changed man. I'm an investor now. I can't be doing this shit.